Only game in town, all and now and on playoff action. 13 area girls teams, 30 area boys teams still bouncing the ball around. Playoff coverage Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. TAP state tournament coverage. Number 2 Lubbock Christian girls facing number 4 San Jacinto. Early on, Reese Brewington gets the steal. She will drive in and score. The Lady Eagles up 16. They are the 2-time defending 4A champs, dropping down to 3A this year. Then it's Katie Evans, the big 3-ball, 66-41. The Lady Eagles win it. They play for the 3A state title tomorrow. We've got number 2 All Saints girls and number 6 Southcrest Christian, 2.8 miles apart in Lubbock, driving 352 miles one way to Waco for the 2A state semifinals. Early on, Sheridan Carroll cutting into the paint, and she will bank it in. The Lady Warriors had the lead. Later on, All Saints, Ella Scalero with the steal. She'll take it the other way. The Lady Patriots in their first ever trip to the state tourney, looking good. Later, Lauren Bayouth going to get the putback to go. All Saints wins it 37-25. They're in the 2A state title game tomorrow, facing number 1 Sacred Heart. We got number 3 Lubbock Christian boys facing on number 4 Dallas Yavanna. Eagles up 3. They get it over to Riley Schrader. He's going to lay it up and in. And then Schrader living the life for Riley. He will score again. The Lubbock Christian Eagles win it, and they advance to the state title game with a 66-43 win.